Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakwadash, Brakatham. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who grew well, who taught me this truth, and who most definitely labor in this word. I also want to give a sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to all of you Akim across the four corners of the globe that are out here pushing this gospel, which is the good news in all truthfulness and sincerity. You so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos / Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans / Seminole Indians, as well as you Israelite foreigners that have been scattered across the four corners of the globe that may look like one of the other 17 heathen nations. But if you go back to the seed of a so-called Negro, a so-called Latino / Hispanic, a so-called Native American / Seminole Indian, then you are in fact and indeed an Israelite, if you could perceive it through the Spirit. As well as I want to give peace and blessings to the Akwaf, which are the sisters that believe upon the name of the Lord Yahweh in the name of his son Yahweh Shai. As well as I want to give peace and blessings to the children that believe upon the name of the Lord Yahweh in the name of his son Yahweh Shai. Okay, so you see here on this heading of this article, it says priests sentenced up to 20 years in prison, embezzling $780,000 from elderly priests, giving stolen funds to his charitable foundation. And I'm pretty sure his favorite charity is himself. Okay, now this took place in Michigan. All right, it says a Lansing area priest will spend up to 2 decades, man. He owed behind bars after he embezzled hundreds of thousands of dollars from retired priests and put the stolen money towards his own charitable fund. All right. It says towards his own charitable fund. And look how old he is. David Rosenberg, 72 of DeWitt, was sentenced on Monday, March 18th to 4 to 20 years in prison in order to pay back such and such. I captured these two photos of this situation, but it goes on to tell you that he like stole money like $100,000 from like 6 different retired priests, all right, and sent the money to himself. So with that, let's grab some scriptures. Okay. The first scripture that we're going to grab, this is going to be the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, and we'll start at verse 1. And of course, this is speaking to the Israelites, but this is also speaking to those who use the Lord's name for their gain. All right. Jeremiah 23 and 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right. And you got jakes that follow these Catholic priests. Okay. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord Yahweh. So yeah, the Lord, he's going to get the false pastors of the circumcision and of these heathens out here, all right? Using his words, using the Bible, creating their own doctrines, all right? And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord Yahweh power. Okay? So yeah, all you false prophets, teachers, priests, the Lord gonna get you. Plain and simple. Let's go here to the book of Job, chapter 13, and we'll grab verse 4. And it reads, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. All right, yeah, he had to lie to swindle those people out of their money in the name of God, which they were crooked too, because they were priests. All right. So it's like thieves stealing from thieves. All right. But the point is, you using the word of the Lord, acting like you use the Bible, the scriptures, to put yourself in a position to even do these things. Let's go here. This is going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 10, and we'll grab verse 2. We'll start at verse 1. Why standest thou far off, O Lord Yahweh? Why hidest thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. All right, who are the wicked? The Edomites, the so-called, they are the border of wickedness, the so-called white man, woman, and child. All right, it says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Yeah, he imagined himself taking that all that money, all right, and was going to ride off into the sunset. But he rode off into a dark dungeon, a jail, a prison cell. All right, we'll grab one more precept and we'll close out with this. Still in the book of Psalms, this is going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 50, and verse 16. And it reads, but unto the wicked, the Most High Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? That's right. How y'all gonna do this? Let's get this real quick. The law, statutes, commandments were only given to one group of people. This is Psalms chapter 147, verses 19 and 20. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Okay? So yeah, going back into Psalms chapter 50, why y'all even speaking on what the Lord got to say? All right? Verse 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth away my words behind thee. All right, yeah, Esau, like, I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care what the Lord is talking about. I'm going to do what I want to do. All right. So you know what? Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to those of you who may come across it. Hey, the Lord is going to get all you false prophets and teachers, all right, using his word for filthy lucre's sake. Once again, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who most definitely labor in this word. And once again, I want to give a sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to all of you Akim across the four corners of the globe that are out here pushing this gospel, which is the good news in all truthfulness and sincerity. So with that, I want to say a ball and shalom.